taking a look at Sports Card Radio's live stream last night.
Great to know if it's. Don't tell us how to run our stream, boss. This is our channel, not yours.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Here's your YouTube.
I will put a link in the video description. Stick around. Sports card friends, we have made it to Friday. I am so happy to be at the end of the week.
Yes, exactly. But
I've got the Raleigh Sports Card Show tomorrow. I've got the Philly show where I'm going to with Flippin' Steve March 10th, and then Chantilly at the end of June, and the National July. So for me, this is a lot of card shows coming up, so I'm excited about this. If you haven't connected with me on IG yet, I'm at Sports Card Dad, and I'm also on Twitter as well if you guys do the tweets. All right, like many of you, I watched the Sports Card Radio live stream last night. Always entertaining and a little bit of a bombshell, as there was an email that came through from Jeff Wilson at Sports Card Investor. There's been a lot of back and forth between Sports Card Investor, Sports Card Radio, and so I thought this was interesting. Not really at all what I had expected, but I think what came of it was really cool, actually. Basically, what the email was about is Jeff was saying that there was a dealer there that was shady, that actually I think he had been kicked out of a trade night or something because he was trying to tell kids that there was a $3 card that was actually a $1,000 card, and so trying to warn the Sports Card Radio folks because they had this guy in a recent video when they went to a card show. And the Sports Card Radio guy said, hey, on this, we probably agree with Jeff on this one, and that Jeff is actually probably a good dad. I think the thing that gets lost in a lot of content with viewers is there's always a pick a side element to everything. It's in the world that we live in where you've got to be either on the right or the left, and everything is very polarized everywhere. Everyone's got to pick a side. It's tribal, and it's no different in the sports card space. What Sports Card Radio has brought to the space over the last, 12 months or so is what I think is funny is folks say it's drama. It's not content, it's drama. But you can substitute drama for entertainment.
Fuck! You're kidding!
Judge.
Entertainment is really what is missing from a lot of sports card content. And I'm not saying that my channel is perfect at this either. I'm always working at this sort of thing. It's a work in progress. Content creators are always adapting content as well. I've heard people say like, oh, well, look, now they're going to pivot. These guys are going to pivot. Well, yeah, we make content, we make card content, and it's evolving. The market, the hobby, all this stuff is evolving all the time. What people like to watch is evolving. And yes, we collect cards, we talk about cards, we talk about hobby news and these sorts of things, which is fun to talk about. But there's also a background game that's going on for me and for others, not necessarily for everybody that puts content out on YouTube, but the game inside the game is trying to figure out what people at any given point want to watch on YouTube. Because you think about it, YouTube is just an extension of the search engine, of the Google search engine. And so, people are looking for whatever they're searching for, and you either have a video for that or you don't have a video for that. And YouTube is trying to figure out, okay, when a viewer enters our space, our television station, what do they want to watch? And we're trying to match it all up. And as content creators, we're also trying to match it up with stuff that we love talking about. So it's a fun challenge. And that is what Sports Card Radio has been able to do. They have found a niche within sports card content that people want to watch. And they've pivoted here recently and added in the buy-sell part of their videos, which is, frankly, I think that it's great. They're talking through strategy. It's a lot of micro deals, which is refreshing, frankly, because we've seen a lot of kind of the content where I'm buying a $100,000 card and I'm flipping it, trying to flip it for $200,000 or whatever. I'm buying it for $5,000, selling for $8,000, whatever that is. I like the micro transaction content more myself because it's more realistic for the average person, for the everyday person, as opposed to people really trying to stretch themselves. Maybe they're putting a $5,000 card on a credit card and it's not working out so well now, and now they're backpedaling and it's bad. I assume that Jeff knew that his email was going to make it into a YouTube video or on a live stream. And so obviously, I think he wanted to get out there that this particular dealer might not be the best to work with. On the other hand, I think it's strategic as well. He's trying to slow down the Will Greer 4 times Kyler Murray clips or whatever, But I think the one big thing you can take from this is you can disagree on stuff. You can have things in common, but then you can also disagree. You can say like, this is really good that this person did this, but then disagree on 5 other things. And so this was a subject I wanted to talk about. Sports Card Radio getting 2,000+ people on a live stream in the middle of the week is insane for sports card content. At the same time, for Jeff Wilson, he's got 240 or 250,000 subscribers, and not in the way that other channels have done it with breaks. You do have other large channels that maybe they break cards or whatever. They do tons of giveaways. Jeff does giveaways too, but my point is Jeff does a lot of commentary news stuff as well. And so for me, that is similar to what I do. Whether I like his formatting, how he delivers it, whatever, completely irrelevant. I have to respect the fact that he's built that audience. It's huge. So yeah, guys, check out the Sports Card Radio live stream from last night. I will put a link in the video description. They're doing some good things, buying and selling small to mid-range cards, not necessarily just dollar cards. I've seen also buying Joe Montana rookie cards for 80, selling them for 120 type stuff, which is right in my wheelhouse. Check them out. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.